my car. It don't look much, but I've been far.
Oh, good day, people. You join me for the first edition of the Sunday Drive Time. Let me just turn the old radio off. Enough of you, Radio 1. Or Yob FM, as it used to be called. So, this little feature is just basically telling you about my week and also what's going on in the week as well. So, first off, we obviously did a few episodes of Jak and Daxter. We've been completing that game. One of my all-time childhood favourite games, along with Ratchet and Clank. God. Nearly ran over a jogger and an old man with a newspaper. So yes, we've been doing that today. Well, by a week. And yeah, obviously Fallout Wednesday. We started on Wednesday, of course, with the penultimate episode of Fallout coming out. Obviously, the last episode of Fallout is coming out next Wednesday, and yeah, very much looking forward to that. Very much looking forward to how that is going to end, and also how it's going to progress into the next season, because there is going to be a season 3. So yeah, very much looking forward to that. But, been quite busy at work. It's well, I won't say quite busy. It's been a bit slow. Obviously, it's January, so we are in that naturally slow period now. But yeah, been making lots of desserts. Sticky toffee, creme brulee. Had a few specials on last week. Had a nice treacle tart. All of these lovely recipes and know-how and knowledge that I have, we are going to be starting a Turner's cookery show. So I think once a week we're probably going to be doing one of my wonderful recipes out of my book and sharing it with you guys. Basically, you know, bit of a cookery show. Show you how to make it, eat it, yeah, and just tell you about obviously about doing some cooking, about my cooking career and about my life. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say on that one. And then well, obviously today is Sunday, which is one of the busiest days of the week for any pub or restaurant. We've got about 120 people booked today, which is a pretty average or pretty quiet Sunday, to be honest. Don't really start sweating until we reach about 150, 160, and at the Woolpack it can be very busy. Obviously, I've only just joined the Woolpack very you know, early, so I'm not used to a really busy Sunday. But we have done some 200 Sundays at the minute. But apparently Mother's Day is the big one for any place. Mother's Day is the big Sunday. And according to the owner at the Woolpack, we could be reaching 400 covers on that day. You know, 400 people going out to celebrate their mothers, which obviously is very difficult for all of us in hospitality and catering, because that is the one day where we can't go and celebrate with our mothers, because we are working and serving you guys your lovely Mother's Day lunch, which obviously absolutely adore doing. I would not change it for the world, but it is a very hard industry for just, you know, just for being social and just being with family and, you know, friends. It's really hard, especially when you normally, as a chef, you work every weekend, and that is the time when, you know, you want to be doing things with your family and, you know, with your daughter and your fiance and, you know, with your friends and that. And, you know, they always message saying, oh, are you free at the weekend? No, I am working. I am being busy. I am working and earning money and not being with you guys. Which is why probably a 9 to 5 office job would suit a lot of people, but I think for someone like me, I don't think I could be stuck behind a desk for 8 hours. You know, it's just I don't think I'd find it interesting enough. You know, being stuck at a desk where, at least with being a chef, you're creating and making all sorts of different food, and you're meeting different people, and, you know, you're not just stuck in one area. You're, you know, you go to different areas, you go to different part of the kitchen, you know, you go outside and walk in, and, you know, you do different events. You know, you could go off site and do a wedding or a party or something. You know, there's so much available in this job, but it is very hard work, and, to be honest, not the greatest pay. You know, there are better industries with better pay, but, you know, I don't think there is any job that is so satisfying to do. You know, creating dishes for people to eat and them eating them, and when you get feedback saying, oh, that was the best sticky toffee pudding I've ever had, really builds you up confidence. But yes, enough about me and obviously what's been going on this week. Now it's time to think about the world and what's been going on in the world. Sadly, the actress who plays Kevin's mum in Home Alone, and I understand also features in Schitt's Creek, I think her name is Katharina O'Hara. She sadly passed away at the age of 71 this week. Obviously, we've been having some terrible flooding in this country at the minute, which, I mean, we're okay here in Northamptonshire, but yeah, in other parts of the country there has been some heavy flooding. To be honest, I've not really looked at the news. I don't really. The news depresses me. Yeah, quite a lot. But I think it depresses everyone, to be honest. But yeah, not really much to go on. Next week on this channel, we are obviously, as I said, we're going to be doing another episode of Fallout Wednesday, because it is the final episode. We're also going to do a cookery show, and I think I am going to do my bread recipe, which we can make into focaccia, rolls, loaves, anything. Really, it's such a versatile recipe. It's lovely. It's really good. And yeah, that'll be the plan for that way. Also, hopefully next week, if I've got time, I am planning on servicing this car, doing an oil filter change. It's very easy. So yeah, that is what's going on this week. So yeah, but there isn't not really much going on really. I know Trump is doing his normal thing, and yeah, I don't know if he still wants to buy Greenland. I have no idea. I mean, all these you see on the news, you see on social media, these ICE agents that are tormenting people, really, is the only word I can sort of describe them. Just tormenting these Americans who are just living in America, and they're just having their lives just destroyed, really, you know. And it seems to be people that are like established in America, you know, that have got cars and houses and family, and it's like, you know, they were illegal citizens, they wouldn't have all that, surely, you know. A14's been shut this week for anyone who lives in the area. Frapston has been an absolute gridlock due to it. Took my head chef lives in Frapston, and normally takes him about 4 minutes to get to work. Took him 23 minutes to get to work yesterday. But gladly we weren't very busy, so it didn't matter. But yes, we are approaching work. Yeah, thank you very much for listening. This is obviously the first feature of the Sunday drive time. Hopefully more will happen in the weeks to come. And yeah, stay tuned for more interesting and hopefully related content in the world which we call life. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later on.